Welcome to this week's Spelling Words. Let's see what we got here. Don't forget, you need to have these things to do your spelling video. You need a pair of scissors. You need a nice sharp pencil. You need glue stick, a baggie or something to put your words in, and your spelling book. And then, of course, spelling words. Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get this thing started. Looks like we're going to be doing Sort 30 Latin Roots. Man, this is going to be a fun one. So I always cut across the top and keep that because I'm going to glue that up at the top there so that we can see what we got. So let's see what we got here. It looks like we're doing Latin Roots, spect, port, and form. Looks like we got 3 of those. That is pretty cool. So let me get these words cut out. I always go down the side, and then I'll try to cut right down through the bottom. Try to make these as neat as possible. That way, when you sort them, it works so much easier if they are nice and neat. You don't have to, be super on the line. Oh, no, I forgot to cut on the... It doesn't matter that much. But what you need to do is make sure that you have all these so that you can cut them nice and neat. All right, so I got these cut. We're going to be writing a few things, so make sure you got your pencils ready. Make sure you got your words cut out. Be sure to cut out your words. Cut them all out. If you don't cut the words out, how can you sort them? You're just writing them. Don't do that. Sort them. It'll help you. Let's get rid of some of this paper. You gotta be able to sort them on your desk so you can find them. So let's do what we got here. We got inspection, export, conform. Make sure that you're saying all these words as you're putting them around. Deformed, perspective, portable, retrospect, import, format, formation, spectator, transport, inspector, reporter, reform, oh, that one's an interesting one, transform, prospect, important, spectacle, spectacular, support, aspect, prospector, portfolio, and there we go. All right, I'm going to yank these things off here, and I'm going to glue that up, but you know what? I'm going to cut this off a little bit. I don't like a lot of my paper hanging over the top. So as I do this, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the back. You don't have to put a ton, just a little stripe. And then I like to grab it and put it right there. That way I got it, so I know which set of words I've already done. All right, that's going to help me remember. So now I'm going to put these across here. I'm going to put them in the spect, port, and form. I like to put these right here so I can write them up. But I'm actually going to make you do it right here. Don't put anything on the top, because we have got some specific things we got to write up on top. So let's do spect and underline it. Then we're going to do port, underline it, and then form, underline it. Let's get those. And I like to put them in my baggie. You can put them in your whatever you're using to carry your stuff, but make sure you have something to carry it with. All right. And so let's get started with our words here. And let's see what this means. Spect, port, and form. These are roots. That means this is a base of a word. This is in the middle somewhere. There might be a suffix or a prefix, something that's going to help it to change the meaning of this word. So let's start out by figuring out what these words mean. S-P-E-C-T, spect, actually means to look at. So make sure you put that above there. To look at. So spect. We kind of talk about the glasses as spectacles. That's interesting, something to look through. So that's looking at. Port, which means to carry. And that's an interesting one because ports, where we get supplies from other countries, they come into our ports at the ocean's edge. And that's where we're carrying things from or to. So that's an interesting one also. Let's put some quotation marks around that. And form. Form means shape. Right? Okay, so this is going to be interesting to find out some of these words that we've got and how they fit into using this. So let's start out with inspection. So let's go inspection. T-I-O-N. You thought I was going to put an S, didn't you? Well, I pay attention to write this. Read my word, look it up. Oh, look at I got 2 T's in there. See, you guys got to pay attention. If you don't pay attention to what Mr. Anderson's doing, sometimes we mess up. And it's okay. Mistakes are okay. Make sure you fix them. All right? Inspection. I'm going to underline spect, and we're going to talk about inspection. And this one goes in my baggie. Inspection. So this is to look at. In actually means in. So in, to look in. And shun, which is an interesting thing, means the result of something. So to the result of looking in. So when we're inspecting, we're looking in something. So an inspection is the result of looking in. So when we inspect, we look into something. Isn't that cool? Wow, that's how we get the meanings of these words. We put different pieces together and we make them work. So let's try another one here. This one will be interesting. Export. Export. So this means to carry. EX is a prefix that actually means out. To carry out. To carry out. And there's another one in here that's kind of, we got export, but we also have import. So let's write that one down. Import. That is to carry in. I am is actually in also. So im or in means in. So to carry out, to carry in. Which gets me to my next word that is crazy. Important. And I'm doing quite a few here, but that's okay. I think you'll survive, won't you? Important. Important. Here's the tricky one. Because important means what? I'm important. I'm important. I'm important. I'm important. So what does it mean? Well, let's look and see what this means. It means to carry in, and ANT means the state of carrying in. So it's the state of carrying in, which is, you can't really have a state of carrying in. And so what it really means, or metaphorically, it means to carry weight or to be significant in. So if I'm carrying it, I'm significant. And so that means to carry in, to be significant, to carry weight. Isn't that interesting? How we changed to carry in to be significant? I find that interesting. But hey, we can do what we want. All right? Well, not really, but you know. All right, let's get to form. Conform. Conform. Let's do that one. Conform. Make sure that you're saying these words as you're writing them. Okay? Form means to shape. So to conform, con actually means together or with. with shape, to shape with, to shape together, to be together, to be the same shape, to come together as the same shape. That's what conform. So when you conform, you do the same thing as other people, or your shape becomes the same as others. Whoa! That is cool. So, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take these words and I want you to say them as you write them in. But this is the key that I want you to do. You ready? To finish this, what I want you to do is I want you to take one word from each of these and I want you to find out what it means and how that fits with to look at, to carry, or shape. That's what I want you to do. And put the meaning down below it, but figure out what each part of the word means so that you can explain it to me or your teacher what that word means. Man, this was a good lesson. This was a good one. I loved this one. I have a whole lot of support for you. Right? Right? Okay? And it's my perspective that this is important because spelling is going to help you be a better reader and a better writer. Ooh, perspective. To look at. Per-tive. We'll have to look at those. All right. Hey, have a good day. See you later. Bye.